Hello, everybody, and how are you doing today? I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we are here with a new game for our channel. Not a new game in general, but new for our channel. This one is called SteamWorld Build. This game is available on both the Xbox and Steam. It came out at the end of the year. It came out on December 1st of last year. And it's a bit of a city builder and a bit of a below the city builder, so to speak. So you're kind of building in both places. The description on this one says, break ground on a new frontier as the planet dies around you. I hate it when the planet dies around me. Dig deep and build wide to excavate long-lost spacefaring technology while ensuring everyone has the vital water, fuel, and creature comforts they need. Do you have what it takes to reach the final frontier? Oh, let's hope so. So we're going to hop right on into this here. So we're going to start up a new game. I have played a little bit of this, but not a lot. So I've gotten a bit through the first area here. So I guess you can select from 5 different destinations. I don't know if they're any different, really, in terms of... I'm guessing they're different in terms of the way that the map is set up. But I'm just going to start here in Giddy Up Gorge, because that's where we started before. So we're going to go here. We're going to give our town a name, which you probably can't see on the screen, because I believe that this doesn't show up on the stream. So we're going to call it Champaign, obviously, because why would we call it anything else? And theme. Oh, so there's a Jingle Bolts. That was I believe that was a like an add-on that they had that came out pretty recently. And then difficulty, balanced, sandbox, casual. We're just going to go balanced. Keep it as they would expect it. So it says the suggested way of playing the game for first timers. You'll have to manage your resources as well as fight enemies that provide a challenge. So it is a bit of a base builder too, which I'm horrible at that. So we could have a lot of things that go very, very wrong. We shall see. But we're going to get into this. The save file with the name Champaign already exists. Starting a new game will overwrite it. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to get rid of our old one, and that's perfectly fine. So now the beginning of this has some cutscenes. So we'll go ahead and watch the cutscenes, and I'll just be quiet here. It's a game by the station. Okay, I'll be quiet when they start talking, but for now I can keep talking, because otherwise it'll be boring.
Those stars up there? That's where we'll live once we escape this world.
There's so many. Which one?
Whichever one you want, kiddo.
How will we get all the way up there, Pa?
By following my plan, little friend.
What are you planning?
I am here to get you all to safety. It is the sole purpose of my existence.
Lucky that Pa found you then. Sure is nice with someone looking out for us.
Quite.
How will you help us then?
Allow me to explain. Long ago, a great hoard of ancient technology was buried here. Technology that has the power to do what you need. Buried deep, deep below the earth. But as you see, I quite lack the ability to dig it up.
Pa and I are really good at digging up things.
Yes, you bots are excellent for manual labor. But do not think it will be an easy journey, my eager friend. We have to go further down than you would ever think possible. And only once we reach the very bottom of the world, we will find your way to the stars.
Well, if it won't be easy, then I'll need the best second in command to make sure we get there.
Who's that?
You, of course.
Wow. Does that mean I'm gonna be a hero like you?
Heroes give people hope, yeah? You've always given me that, kiddo. Must mean you've always been one.
Look, Pa, I see it! I see it, the mine shaft!
All right, folks. Time to get to work.
And with that hat, that's how the little girl became Indiana Jones. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's something completely different. I don't know what I'm talking about. Welcome to SteamWorld Build with the very famous cutscene. Well, it's not famous, but it's a very nice cutscene. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking now because I'm not making any sense. So we're going to just hop into this, and it's going to give us a little bit of
We'll have to stay
information,
focused
as
in
you would
order
hope.
to get to the old tech and escape this rock.
You hear that? Something is making a noise.
Yeah, it's me. Stop talking,
Probably
Rusty.
just some old hinges on the mineshaft elevator that are creaking. We'll get working in no time.
You better. I'll be ruined if this doesn't work out. You hear? Ruined.
She's
We'll
mean.
need to get this city up and running first and foremost, though.
Squeeze the area for resources and the people for all that they're worth.
She's really
That's
nice.
mighty harsh, ma'am.
Just get it done.
Okay. What a nice lady. So this does give you a real nice tutorial to start out, and it's all over here on the right side of the screen. So we're going to go through this. Let's start out with how to navigate in the world. Move the camera with the left stick and the right stick. Zoom in and out with the left trigger and the right trigger. The toolbar at the bottom is where you'll find the tools needed for building your city. You can navigate it by pressing left direction and right direction. And in the top bar, you can see information about your city. You can press up to get more information. Let's try that now. Okay. And now it's going to tell us something else. Good. Just as in the toolbar, you can navigate the top bar with left and right to get more details about the information show. To get back to the toolbar, press down. Let's try that now. Congratulations, you get 10,000 experience. No, you don't. If you need to select things in the world, you can select a world switch mode. To do that, press X on your controller. So now we can select things and we can move around and do all kinds of stuff like that. Here you can select buildings in the world by pressing A. So we'll select that, and that'll show you some stuff there in the lower left. But let's jump back to build mode by pressing X, and we'll get started. Okay, so I should have done that. So you didn't see that. Okay, so now we are going to do this. So our workers will need somewhere to live, so let's build some residentials. Make sure your residentials are all connected to the old train station by road. Hint, all buildings must be connected by road to the old train station in order to function. So yeah, so we got to make sure that everything that we do ends up connecting to the train station. So we're going to zoom out. We're going to zoom out. I don't know why it's not zooming out any more than that. So we're going to build a road, and we're going to just build it kind of straight back here. Okay, there we go. Now it zooms out. So I'm going to build it out a bit like this. And then we're going to build some road. I'm going to build it right behind the train station for these poor people that are going to have to live right behind the train station. And we're going to build some out that way. And we're going to build some out this way. Now, full disclosure, I'm not good at city builders. So if you're here to see something that would look like the most efficient way to build a city, you're going to be sorely disappointed. But if you're here to look at a badly built city and find things to critique and leave comments on, you are absolutely 100% in the right place. So this isn't going to be anything fancy or completely optimized. It's going to be some slat dash thing that's held together with paper clips and duct tape. But that's kind of how we operate here on Rusty Champaign. So now we need to get some residential. So we got to build 6 residentials. And now that we've built some dirt roads, we're going to go here to where the workers are, and we're going to build some worker residentials. So we're going to put those, they just have to make sure that they're attached to the road, which they are. So, and you can rotate them, so we can zoom in and you can kind of rotate them any way you want. I haven't really worried about that, but if you want to get really creative, you can rotate them, make them look however you please. So we're going to build a few of these over here. We're going to zoom back out, and we're going to build a few of these over here on this side. Okay, so now we're going to have our 6 residentials. Perfect. So, hey, look at us go. All right, so fulfilling needs will increase your population and earn you higher taxes. Currently, your citizens need a general store. Hint, service buildings fulfill the needs of residential buildings within its range. This is shown with a blue road that highlights affected buildings. So we're going to build a general store and select a worker residential building. So we're going to go here and build a general store, and we're going to put it right here. So now you can see that this general store is going to benefit all of the residentials that are around it. So that's good. So we're going to put that there. Now that's going to make all those residential buildings happy. And now we're going to select a residential building. So we're going to hit X. Hey, we unlocked a milestone. Awesome. A new milestone. New milestones unlock new buildings and new needs for your citizens that must be fulfilled. Hint, you can always check the needs of your citizens by selecting any residential building. So we're going to select a residential building as it suggests. So we're going to go down here. We're going to select this residential. To build a city, we'll need building materials. I want to select a residential building. Why are you not letting me do that? The forester turns trees into logs, which are needed for construction. I've marked a good spot for the forester. Hint, the more trees nearby, the better the forester will perform, as indicated by the fertility level. Okay, so we are going to then go up here, because it's going to insist that we put a forester up here. So we're going to get out of building mode. We're going to put up a... Where is the forester? So we're going to go... Not there. That's a warehouse. Those are decorations. We are going to go here. Oh, yeah. So if we click on the lumber mill, then we can build the forester. So we're going to build the forester. And we're going to put it right here. So you can see the fertility levels listed there. So it's 100% fertility. So that's going to be give us the best bang for our buck. And you got to make sure that it's not blocked by anything red, which is kind of hard to see because the text box kind of blocks it a little bit. But we can put it here, and it'll be fine. So now we have the forester going, and warehouses distribute resources throughout the city. If a refinery is not within coverage range of a warehouse, it cannot deliver its resources. Hint, the coverage range of a warehouse is shown as a blue highlight on your roads when selecting or placing it. So we still have to select a worker residential building, but we also have to build a warehouse. So we're going to now build out our roads a little bit more. So we're going to close that up, go here. I'm going to set up a road that kind of goes along here. And then we're going to set it down. You can keep on just hitting A to continue your roads in other directions. So now we got that. Now we're going to put up a warehouse, and I'm going to set it right there in that corner that we built. So now we're going to go down here, going to hit B, go here, build this warehouse, and we're going to drop it there. So now that warehouse we can see is going to that's going to store things for that forester that we just built. So, and we can rotate this. I think it's a 3x3, so it doesn't really matter. So we're just going to leave it like that. Actually, put it like that. There we go. Okay, because I think that the entrance is actually there, so that was probably the best way to do that. Okay, many refineries require resources from other buildings in order to produce their own. The lumber mill will use logs from the forester to produce boards. Hint, refineries do not need to be within reach of residential buildings to make their goods available to them. So we can take these buildings like the lumber mill and set them anywhere we want because the workers don't care about having those buildings near them. As a matter of fact, you would think that they would want them as far away from them as possible because they're industrial buildings. So we're going to go here, we're going to go and we're going to build a lumber mill. And this building is a 3x4. And we can see that, so there's an arrow there that shows that it's right now the road would have to be kind of facing to the south. So we're going to rotate that a few times. And so we're going to probably have to build a road. So let's see. These buildings are 3x3, I think. So if I'm going to, so if I look at one of these, so I'm going to hit X. So yeah, those are actually, they're 4x4. Yeah, those are all 4x4. And this is 3x3. So we would need, if I want to have this, well, actually, I'm going to send this road up. So we're going to actually try and plan this out a little bit smart. I know that's scary, especially for me. I would be worried. So, all right, so we're going to do this. Send that road straight up. Okay. So now I'm going to build the lumber mill so that it's facing the road that we just built. And at the same time is then going to be facing, yeah, so the entrance is going to face to the east. So, all right, so we're going to go here, get the lumber mill, build it, rotate it, not that way. So there we go. So the entrance is now on the road. Boom, there we go. So now we got that. And so is that actually a, oh, it is a 4x4. Oh, it's a 4x5. Okay, that's fine. Okay. As you progress through milestones, new needs will develop for your citizens. Buildings that can fulfill these needs will unlock at the same time. Hint, select any residential to see what new needs they have. Select a work. That's what I've been trying to do. Okay, so now we're finally going to select a worker residential building after all this time. So we're going to go here, we're going to select this. And so if we do this, now it's going to tell us what they need. So this is going to tell us a short description of the building. So this is a worker residential. It's going to tell us some information about it. It's going to tell us if their needs are satisfied or not. In this case, they're not, so they're not happy. It's going to tell us what they need in order for them to be satisfied. It's going to tell us what their current satisfaction level is. And at 100%, we can upgrade residential buildings if you've unlocked the next citizen tier. And then it'll tell us what they can generate in money and in workers. So right now they're generating 5 money and they can generate 11, and they're generating 4 workers and they can generate 6. So, and the thing that they need in order to make them happy is that building with the wrench on it. So we're going to go ahead and build that now. So we are going to close this out and we are going to get back into we're going to go back to the workers and we're going to build this building. So they need a service shop. So we're going to go here. We're going to build the service shop. We're going to have the entrance facing the road, just like that. And so now that will be good for all of the residences. So they'll be happy about that. So now they're all happy. And now it says water is essential for steambots to be powered. Cactus water can be extracted from local cacti at the cactus farm. Hint, if you can't build the cactus farm yet, build more residentials and or fulfill citizen needs until you have enough workers to unlock it. So now if we go and if we look at the cactus farm, it says that we need 70 workers and we only have 36, which means that we're going to have to build more residences because right now all of our residences are producing maximum workers. So they're all of our residences are full. So we're going to have to build another, we're going to have to get basically to 72 workers. So we're going to need another 6 residences built. So now, once again, I'm going to be smart. I know it's very scary. We're going to build a road right here. And then we're going to go here and we're going to build a road out this way. Oh yeah, I wonder if I can rotate that general store. Because that general store is actually a 3x4 building. I think I can. So we're going to take this and we are going to... Alright, so can I rotate this? We're going to hit this. Can I rotate it? It doesn't say that I can. Oh yeah, edit. So if I hit X... no. I was hoping it would let me rotate it, but there may be a way to do it. I just don't know what it is. Oh, wait. I think I can. So if I go here, move tool, do this. Oh, yeah. There we go. So now I can rotate it. That's what I want. Perfect. Okay. So now that's facing that way. Everyone's happy again. All right. So now we're going to build 6 more residences. That was how this entire thing started. So let's get the residences built so we can build the cactus farm. All right. Here we go. Residentials. And these apparently don't have an entrance anywhere that matters. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. So now those should fill up because everyone's going to be happy. There we go. A new milestone has been unlocked. Sweet. Okay, so now we just have to build the cactus farm. And we can because now it shows that we can. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So cactus farm. This is going to squeeze juice from cacti to make cactus water, a rare and valuable resource on this dusty world. Okay, so we're going to take a cactus farm. And we're going to, well, first I'm going to build this road out again. So we're going to build out this road here on the top. Stretch it out this way. And now I'm going to take a cactus farm, and we're going to build it up here in this top area as well. So I'm keeping all of my production buildings up here on the north end. And again, that's just me. You can do it however you want. This is just kind of the way I'm doing it. So we're going to do this. It's telling us something. One or more of our resources has a negative balance. We can check on the administration window to learn more. We'll do that once we're done with the cactus farm. So now we got the cactus farm. So we can close that. So this says farms require fields to function. Select the building and press the Place Fields button. Fields must be placed adjacent to the farm building. So we're going to go here and select it, hit A, and then up there it says we can place fields by hitting the right button. So we're going to do that. So it's going to tell us again, short description, if there are any issues. It shows what the building produces and what it requires to do so. So it will produce cactus water. It shows the production cycle of the building and how long that takes. So it needs 3 fields and 15 workers. And here you can slot any potential items you have. So as we get items, whatever those might be, we can slot them into the building. And then our upkeep is down here. This is how much this building costs you to maintain. All right, so we're going to place some fields. So we're going to put them just kind of around the building, and they have to be touching the building. So we're going to go here, we're going to go here, and we're going to go here. Okay, so there's some fields that are all touching the building. And now it says by building another lumber mill, we can speed up our board production. So we'll go ahead and do that. And it also says over there, charcoal keeps steam bots operational. A charcoal kiln is a must in any city. Hint, if you can't build a charcoal kiln yet, build more residentials and or fulfill citizen needs until you have enough workers to unlock it. Okay, so we're going to, first and foremost, we're going to do the lumber mill because it kind of gave us that hint. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go down here, go to the lumber mill, build another lumber mill, and we're going to set it right next to our other lumber mill because why not? So we'll put it there. So we got a couple of lumber mills. And now, if we look at the charcoal kiln, now we need 120 workers. So, and it says the warehouse is overloaded. Building more warehouses nearby will allow for more deliveries. So at some point, if we wanted to, we could build another warehouse. I'm going to just leave that for now. So now we need to get, it looks like another, so we got 96, so we need another 4 residences, it looks like. So we're going to build another 4 residences, and that will get us up to 120 workers, or it should. So we're going to do worker residential, and we're going to put them here, and it's in range of both the store and the service shop, so they're happy about that, as are they, and them too, and them. Okay, so everyone's happy. And now we got a little town that's starting to build, and we're going to have our 120. We've unlocked yet another milestone. Yes! Look at us go. Okay, so now we've got another milestone. We've got our workers all starting to grow in the area. So now we need a charcoal kiln. So now we're going to go here. And a charcoal kiln, which uses, so it's going to use logs and turn them into charcoal, basically. So we're going to take a charcoal kiln, and we'll build it up here as well. Can we build it? Maybe I'll just build it here. These poor guys are going to have to live next to the charcoal kiln. That's fine. They'll be okay. So we're going to take this, rotate it so that it's facing the road. Okay. And then I'm actually going to build a road there in between, just because I can. So we're going to take a road, put it right in here. Right about that. Okay. There's our road. So those 3 residences have their own road on all sides. Okay, when repaired, the train station makes it possible to trade with other settlements. It will also allow us to buy useful items from the item store. Hint, repairing the train station will fulfill a need of your citizens. So now it wants us to go and repair the train station. So in order to do that, we are going to go, so if we look down here, there's this item tool. So As we get items, we can put them in these buildings. We don't have any items right now, so that doesn't really do us anything. But as we get items, we can plop them in these buildings. So I am going to turn down my headset because I feel like this music is blaring in my ears. I know it's not blaring on the stream, or at least I hope it's not, but in my ears it's just like very, very loud. So, all right, so we're going to turn that down. Okay, so now we're going to go down here to the train station, and we're going to select, where am I going? The train station's right here, Rusty. Okay, so now we need to repair it. And in order to repair it, we need 120 workers and we need 4 boards. So if we look up here, we have 21 boards and we can store 50. So we're good there. So we got enough boards and now we can repair the train station. So we're going to go down. We're going to hit this. We're going to repair it by pressing Y.
The old girl
Because
up
we
and
want to
running
repair.
again.
Oh,
we'll be
shut
able
up.
to ferry in supplies much easier.
Wait, what's that?
Well, looky here. Someone was hiding back there in the shadows.
Oh my, no. Not hiding. Sleeping. The train is running. Hello?
It's just an old rusty bot. I can have my enforcer throw him out.
She is just so pleasant. I wish we could have her at
Yep.
parties.
Ma'am, that ain't no way to treat a stranger. We're happy to meet you.
I don't want to be a stranger. I am the trader. This is what I do. I think I can conduct all your trade. The train listens to me.
That sounds mighty helpful, partner. Welcome aboard.
I will join. The rumbling of the ground scares me. Why can't I remember?
I don't know. What is it you're trying to remember? So now over there on the right, I do see that the Y button, and it does have a 1 listed there. So we're going to hit that. Okay, so this is the administration window. So this gives us an overview of our available resources. Keep an eye on the resource balance. A negative number means your demand is higher than what you are producing. You can select a resource from the list to see its balance trend over time. Selecting the item tab will show you any items you have available. So we're short on logs. So in order to fix that, we're going to have to build another forester. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go down to the worker area and we're going to go to the lumber mill and we're going to select a forester. And it's only because I played this game a few times that I knew to do that pretty well. So we're going to go here. We're going to put the other forester up here. Once again, the fertility is 100%, so we're in pretty good shape there. So we're going to just drop that right there. And now that's going to help us out with our issue of not having enough logs. So now we should be in good shape. We got 2 foresters going. Those foresters, if we look at one of those foresters, they generate a log every 15 seconds, basically. So we've got 2 foresters that are generating logs every 15 seconds. So that's going to get us a little bit closer. We theoretically need to generate 1 more, and we can probably put it over here to the right. We're going to try that. So let's see if we can build 1 more. So we're going to go here to the lumber mill again. We're going to go to the forester, and we're going to go here. And can we set it there? I don't think so because it looks like it's interfering with the other forester. So can we put it here? Nope, we can't because it's in the same area as the other forester. Can we put one way over here? We'd have to put it out here, but there's no fertility. So we might just have to make do with being a little bit short on logs. Because it looks like if we try and put one here, it's going to be blocked. Or can we? Nope. Yeah, there's just not a good place to put this. Yeah, because then we're interfering with the other one. So, yeah. Maybe we can set one down here. Let's see. Also, there's these things that are out here that kind of blow. They're like tumbleweed, but they're sparkly. You can click on those, and you can get bonuses. So in that case, that's like bonus money. So you always have an opportunity to get yourself some extra money, basically. All right, so let's see. Can we set a forester over here? I think we can. It certainly seems like we can. So the question is, if we do that, how are we going to do that and not mess up our roads? So let's go here again. And we're going to set a forester here. Okay. So we'll do that. Can I drop it down? Where's the road? Can I drop it down one more? Oh, no, it's even with the road there. Okay. Let's rotate it around. Perfect. There we go. And now I can extend that road out. So we're going to extend the road out this way. I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. This building is outside the coverage range of a warehouse. It cannot deliver its goods. Make sure it has access to a warehouse. Okay, so let's see if I can move the warehouse around then. Okay, so we're going to move the warehouse. And can we set it here? Yeah. No, because that still is not in the range. If we put it here, no. So basically I put myself in a situation where I'm going to need a second warehouse. Okay. So you're going to get your own warehouse. And again, this isn't going to be horribly efficient. I know this. I'm not worried about it. So we're going to set another warehouse here. So you're going to get your own warehouse. Okay. So there we go. So now we got a couple of warehouses going, and that might be good anyway. But it's, yeah, not necessarily the most efficient thing. I know this, and I'm okay with it. So I hope you will be too. There's a train that arrives every 5 minutes. So if we go here and if we look at the train, you can so the train station gives you access to trade and the ability to buy items that boost the efficiency of your city. Oh, this is how you get items. Got it. Okay. This is where you can set up new trade deals. You can also keep track of any active trades. This is where you buy items and equipment that can boost your city and mine. Items will refresh when the train arrives at the station. So in order to set up a trade, you can just go here and you can click A. And so now to create a new trade deal, you select the resources you want to sell, and then you select the resources you want to buy. And then you modify the amount you wish to trade for. Trades will be completed each time the train arrives at the station and will be recurring until you delete it. So once you set up a trade, it's permanent until you get rid of it. So so if we wanted to do something where we wanted to trade some money for a board, then it would cost 1,000 money for each board, basically. And we can then do the right button and left button to increase or decrease the amount of those that we want to do. And then if we want to create a trade, we can just do that by pressing X. So now we have this trade that will always stay active until we decide that we don't want it active anymore. So we'll leave this active for now. And so every time the train comes through, which again, I believe is every 5 minutes. I think it's every 5 minutes. Then we'll get one board and we'll trade it for $1,000. And that seems fine, I guess, maybe. So, all right. So anyway, back to milestone 3. So we need to grow our worker population again. So I'm going to do some road extensions. So we're going to get out of the building select mode. We're going to go here to the road. And we're going to set up more roads that go this way. And then, so I must have I messed something up, the building placement. This residence is not in the right spot. I'm like, why are some of these residences not... Yeah, that residence is over in one spot too far. Okay, so can I demolish a road? Let's see. So if I want to do a road, because I've never actually demolished a road. I think there's a way to do it, but I can't think of what it is. So let's see. If I go here... Oh, removal tool. There we go. So let's remove some roads. I guess we have to do it one at a time? Can I hold it? Oh, okay. I can hold it. I can hold the A button down, and then it'll select all of them. Got it. Okay. So let's get rid of all those roads, and now we're going to build some new roads. Okay. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, there's some roads. Okay, so now we need basically 7 more residences. to get our worker population above 200. So we're going to do that. So we're going to put some more residences around here. There's a shiny. Ooh, shiny. Oh, look, a chicken. Okay, so 7 more residences. So let's make that happen. Here we go. Worker residential. Going to put one there. And they're still within range of the train station and the 2 buildings that we need. So there's another one, another one. I'm going to set one up here. One here. So there's 5. We set that there. That's still in range, and it's just going to be unfortunate to be the person next to it. Oh, wait.
Running, we'll need the engineers.
But there are still many unknowns to overcome before we can reach the old technology below.
You mean there's stuff you don't know? Well, that's a surprise.
Charming. It's unlikely that you may have any other questions that I do not possess the answer to.
Well, if that's the case, Smarty Pants, I've been hearing this weird song since we came here. Almost like a sad song. Do you know what that could be?
It confirms my suspicions. You can hear it.
She has the shining. Oh, no,
so
that's not
you
right.
hear it too?
No, I do not hear it. But I can sense it.
What is it then?
The city that used to exist here was entirely dependent on the technology that powered it. This technology all responded to the same control signal. The old signal. That is what you're hearing.
Well, that's not spooky at all. Okay, so now we've unlocked a new citizen tier. The expertise of the engineers will enable your city to advance to the next level. Note that engineers have different needs than your workers. Hint, you can upgrade residentials to their next tier if their satisfaction is at 100%. So now we need to take 3 workers and upgrade them into engineers. And if we wanted to see our worker residentials, we could take a look at them. They're all happy, so all their satisfaction levels are at 100% because we built all the things that they want. They've got their cactus farm, their charcoal kiln, their service shop, their general store. They're all by the train station, so everyone's happy. So now we can go ahead and we can turn 3 of them into engineers. So we're going to build some engineer residentials, and to do that, you just go right over the worker residential and you can upgrade that. So we're going to go ahead. A 1. So we've unlocked a new milestone.
The city is getting cramped. We must expand. Get it done.
Man, why is she so unhappy
We'll need
all
more
the time?
space for factories. And more importantly, homes.
There used to be so many homes here. Now, there is just sand. Wonder where it all went.
It's under the sand. Oh, no, I have no idea.
Oh,
I couldn't tell
spare
you.
us your incomprehensible blathering rust bucket. Enforcer, round up your deputies and get that rubble cleared.
Yep.
He's a man of many words. Okay, new area unlocked. So now we're back to getting 2 more workers and turning them into engineers. Okay, so now with the train coming in 20 seconds, we should see, so if we look up at the top, we've got like $41,000 and we've got 48 boards. So we should see that we're going to lose $1,000 and we're going to gain a board. So if we hang out here for just a second, we should see that happen when this train pulls in. Oh, now we're maxed out, so we might still maybe lose some money, or maybe it won't do it because we're maxed out on boards. Yeah, so it's okay, so it didn't do the trade because we're already maxed out on boards, so that's fine. All right, so now we're going to go back here. Actually, it's kind of showing a 1 on the Y. What are we short on here? Moonshine. Okay, we haven't done anything with moonshine yet, so we'll get to that in a bit. So 2 more engineer residentials here and here. Okay, so we've done that. Okay, the workforce for engineers is separate from the workers. As you upgrade workers to engineers, you'll gain engineers and lose workers. So if we look up here, that shows us how many workers we have and how many are available. So right now we have 80 available workers and we have 12 available engineers. So we can't upgrade engineers to the point where we then run out of available workers is basically what that's about. So now it's saying that we should repair the mine shaft so we can get into the mine and proceed with our mission. I've marked the broken mine shaft on your map. Hint, in the mine, you will find unique resources needed for the city to grow. So we're going to go and select the broken mine shaft. Alrighty then. So down we go to the broken mine shaft. So in order to do this, we're going to need 8 boards, $1,200, and 18 engineers. And it also needs to be connected to the train station. So the mine shaft is broken and cannot be used. To repair it, we're going to need several engineers, and we're going to have to pay some resources. Hint. Oh, that's the same hint as before. Okay. So now we have one of two ways that we can go about this. We can convert more buildings into engineers, or we can make these guys happy. So we need to see what's going to exactly make these guys happy. So if we go here, they need 2 things. So they need, if we go in here and if we look at the engineers, they need a moonshiner and they need a saloon. So if we look at the moonshiner, so the moonshiner works off of the cactus farms. So the cactus farms are going to feed the moonshiner, as is a glass blower, it looks like. So we can put up a moonshiner. So we'll put that up over here. Position is blocked. Oh, it's blocked by that house. Okay, so we'll put it up over here. And we're going to set up a moonshiner. Can I set it up on the opposite side here? Sure, let's do that. That feels like a thing to do. Can we put it into the woods? Okay, we'll put it right there. So it's kind of off by itself. Okay, so now we have a moonshiner. If we look at the moonshiner, it is waiting for cactus water, and it's waiting for what looks like glass. So now if we go back to here, and if we go back into our, back to here, so yeah, we need a glass blower. All right, so if we go to a glass blower, we're going to set that up. I'm going to rotate it that away. Yeah, do check out that top hat, though. That's a heck of a top hat. All right, let's see. So now we have a glass blower. And so what does the glass blower need? Not enough engineers available. Consider building more engineer residentials. Okay, so now we definitely have to upgrade some of our workers to engineers. Okay, so let's do that. So I might have done things a little out of order, and that's just par for the course in Rusty Champaign land. Why do things in order when you can do them completely out of order? All right, so we're going to update that, and update that. So now we're going to take a look, and that should get us to the point where we're in the positive. Come on, you can do it. We're 3 short, 2 short. Do I have to do? No, we should get to 0. Oh, don't sit there and hover at -1. Come on now. Okay. Fine. There we go. So now we have enough. So now we have people that are operating the glass blower. So this needs sand. So we don't have any sand either. So we're going to have to get a sand, whatever you want to call that thing, going. Yeah, I did this in completely the wrong order. That's okay. So we need a sand sifting factory. So similar to the foresters, the sand sifting factory also has fertility needs. So we need to find a place where it is going to be at top fertility, and that's going to be kind of off here a bit in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to kind of build this here. We do need to attach it to the road. So we're going to get it attached to the road. Build the road out here. All right. So now we have a road. So now if we look at this, no issues there. So that's generating sand. We are short on engineers again. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to have to get a few more engineers in here. I shouldn't have done this in this order. Okay, engineer residential. Let's do this. A 1. And now I don't even know if we can do another one. Is it because we're going to be out of... Is it because we're going to be out of worker residential? That might be. let's see. Is it going to be able to get itself to 0? I probably completely screwed this up. All right, let's see. Can I build a saloon? Will that help? Let's see if I can build a saloon, and maybe that will help. But now I got to get the saloon into a better spot. So now this is where I'm going to have to move a residential because I've built my city poorly, as I told you I would at the beginning of the game. So we're going to take this residential, we're going to move it off here, and then we're going to build a saloon right here in the middle of the city because that's going to make all the engineers happy. So we're going to build the saloon, drop it right about that. And now that might... Okay, so there we go. Now we got the engineers. The engineers are going to be happy. That's going to fix everything with our sand sifting factory. Everything is good. Okay. Whew. That was almost bad, but now we fixed it. Okay. So now we have all the engineers that we need. And now all we need to do is connect the mine shaft to the train station by road. So let's get a dirt road going, and we're going to build it off of here, or we can build it off here. So we'll build it off here, and we'll build it, can't go down the hill, so it's got to go out this way. So we'll leave it there, and then we're going to, I'm going to build it so that it goes this direction, and then connects that way. Not sure if that's the best thing, but it's what we're doing, and I'm sticking with it. So there we go. So now it's connected. So now if we go here and select it, so now we have our 8 boards, we have our $1,200, and we have our 18 engineers available because we have 21 engineers up there that we can use. So we're going to repair the mine shaft. Yes! Good job. Now let's head down into the mine. So now we're going to do the right button and the down directional to enter the mine, and you can always return to the city by pressing right button and up. Prepare to go underground. Here we go.
All right,
Okay.
we made it. We ought to set up some quarters for our miners and get started on digging. I feel the place shaking, though. Best we dig slowly.
Oh man, you and your safety and being careful and all that silliness. What's that all
Indeed.
about?
The planet is becoming more unstable by the moment. Proceed with caution.
And when we find this tech we're after, you reckon my daughter will be able to fix it?
Control of the old signal was passed on to descendants of those that lived here. And by chance, it was to be your daughter that was granted this most crucial gift.
She's the one. She's Neo. Oh no, that's not
Never
it.
doubted she was special, that's for sure. We better go get whatever piece of the tech we can, then. It'll be out there in the dark somewhere.
Okay, so now we're in the Dusty Caverns. We will need gold nuggets to set up our operations. Select the chest by the mine shaft by going into the World Select mode and pressing the A button while targeting the chest. Hint, if you need gold nuggets, there are always more to be found by digging around the mine. Okay, so we're going to interact with the chest to open it. So we can hit X, we can go to this chest, click A, and that is going to give us some gold nuggets. Awesome. The instability of this planet is dangerous. If ignored, there will be collapses in the mine. We can place pillars to stabilize it. Unstable areas will be shown in striped blue squares. Hint, pillars can be placed inside of quarters without disrupting their effectiveness. Okay, so now we can go here to infrastructure, and we can place pillars. So, and the thing that you can tell, you can see that you need pillars, because if you look right underneath where it says place a pillar on the right side of the screen, it will show you that one like red flag there that shows like a bunch of rocks dropping that are in that circle. So that's how you know that you got instability around here. So we're going to go here, we're going to set up a pillar. And so when you set up the pillar, it shows you, like, the striped areas are where you have the instability. So we're going to set a pillar right here in the middle of this instability, and now that warning has gone away. So now we're good. And now it says miners do all of our digging. Let's set up their quarters now. The size of the room determines how many miners are recruited. Hint, click and drag to build larger quarters quickly. quarters must be at least 9 tiles to function. So we need to recruit 3 miners. So now if we do this, we're going to go down here and we're going to build some miners' quarters. So to do this, we're just, like they said, you're just going to kind of drag over the area. So to do that, for whatever reason, it's not letting us go there. So I guess we'll start here. And we can hold A to drag. So we're going to go 3 by 3. Oh, it's not going to let us do that. So we're going to go 3 by 2, and then we'll do 3 by 3 that way. So as long as they're all connected, it all serves as one. So they don't have to, it can be any shape you want. So you can kind of make it like Tetris basically and build it however you choose. So it says now we should expand our operation. Mark these tiles with the dig tool to get some more gold nuggets so we can increase the size of our quarters. The larger your quarters and facilities are, the more benefits they provide. Okay, so we're going to go here and we're going to go down to the dig tool and we're going to highlight these 3, get these gold nuggets, and to get more miners, increase the size of your miners' quarter. So now we should be able to increase it to here. I think the only reason that we couldn't is because there was like dirt here, and it looks like we have now taken care of that. So we need basically, in order to get another miner, we need another, I think it normally tells you, so I thought it would. So let's expand this out. So yeah, I thought somewhere it would tell you. So I think if we select it, yeah, so we need 3 more tiles to get 1 additional miner. So if we do 3 more tiles, that will give us another miner. So we'll set up another 3 here on this side. So 3 here. Yeah. So if we do 3 here, and then if we select this again, now it says that we need another 6 for another miner. So we'll go down here. We're going to dig this bottom area out. So we're going to do some digging down here, and that will get us more space on this end. So let's get this dug out, and let's dig this out. So now that's all dug out. So now we got plenty of space to expand our quarters, because we basically need another 6 spaces. So they will eventually get all that dug out, and once they do, then we can expand another 6 spaces for our quarters. And actually I'm going to dig these out as well, because then I can just go straight that way, I think, and I'll be fine. So let's get that done. That tile's currently marked for digging. Okay, so now we're going to set up these tiles for miners. Okay, so all right, so we're going to do that. So now we have our 3 miners recruited. Okay, so now the next thing it says, scrap is essential for future construction and production. The growth of our city relies upon unique resources found in the mine. Dig your way towards the highlighted tile to uncover a scrap vein. Okay, so now if we look up here, it's telling us that we should go this way, so we will do that. So we're going to grab our dig tool, and we're going to dig basically in this giant reverse question mark shape. So we'll do that. So we're going to do those, and we're going to do those, and we're going to do those, and we're going to do those. Okay. So then they'll get here, they'll do some digging, and they'll get that taken care of, and we'll just kind of sit here and watch them. I guess we could have had them do that first while we were building the miners' quarters, but hey, why do things in order that would be like multitasking? What fun is that? Okay, so now they're making pretty good progress. And then this should uncover something new for us to see. A scrap vein. Okay, so now if we look, we've discovered a scrap vein. And now what's it going to tell us? To mine the scrap vein, we will need the help of the Prospectors. Head back up to the city so we can prepare for their arrival. Hint, I have marked several deposits of tools in the mine if you need more. So we're going to head up, because that's what they're saying to do, so we can go up. And now we are going to see what we need. To get the help of the Prospectors, we need to grow our city. Upgrading more workers into engineers or fulfilling your engineers' needs will do the trick. Hint, we might need some extra tools which can be found in the mine. So at this point, each of our engineers can hold, each of our engineer residences can hold 8 engineers. So we basically need one more engineer residence, and then we should be all set. So if we go here and go to engineers and go to engineer residential, it's not going to let us do that, probably because we need more worker residentials in order to do it. So let's get a worker residential first. So worker residential, we're going to set that here. It's within range of the store and the server shop, so we're okay. And it's by a road. So now that that is there, now we should be able to get an engineer residential. No, your residentials need a satisfaction level of 100% to upgrade, or we can't afford the upgrade. Oh, because we don't have tools. That's what the issue is. We're missing tools. So yeah, we didn't need that extra residential. So now we got to go back down and get tools. That's why they told you needed tools. That, my friends, is called foreshadowing. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to start digging some tools. All right, so there's some tools here. Got some tools here. Got some tools here. Got some tools about here. And are there any other tools that are relatively close? Those are pretty close. Okay, so now we got a bunch of tools. All these guys are going around digging all the different directions to get to some tools. Now you can see up there in the top we've got 21 tools. We got 26 tools, and the most that we can have is 50. So we're in pretty good shape on tools. Now we're going to go back up. And now we can upgrade one more of these worker residentials to engineering. So let's do that. Click here, upgrade this guy. Okay, so now we should have enough for our engineer population in order to get the prospectors. And we do. Another new milestone! Look at us flying through milestones as if we know what we're doing. We also got a new road type. It will make warehouses and service buildings reach further, as well as speed up your delivery bots. So that's something we can also do. We can upgrade our roads. We're not going to worry about that right now. We can, but we're not. So to mine the scrap vein, you will need prospectors in the mine. Prospectors extract resources from resource veins in the mine and send it up to the city. The size of the quarter determines how many prospectors are recruited. So now we need to build the prospector quarters, which means we're going to go back down. And now we're going to set up a prospector quarters. So I'm going to try and set this up in a separate place from the miners. Now if we look, and it's probably harder to see on here, but if we go here and look, these dig areas, there's areas, oh, that is dirt. Okay, so there are areas here that are bedrock that you can't dig into. So all this stuff that's bedrock, this currently can't be dug into, at least not with our current stuff. Maybe you can with other stuff, but I don't know, so you can spoiler alert me if we can or can't. But we're going to undig this dirt, and we might undig some of this dirt as well. Because we're going to set up all of this space for like different quarters, and we're going to see if this makes anything unstable down here. It may not. We shall see. So meanwhile, as they continue to dig, now we can actually set up some prospector quarters once they get some of these spaces cleared out, because there's dirt on those spaces, so it's not going to let us actually build anything there until they clean those spaces up. I probably shouldn't have had them dug as much. Maybe made that a little bit smaller than I did for digging, but that's okay. They'll be done here momentarily. Please hold while the digging team finishes their digging and then comes through and cleans up everything that they dug. So this will take just a little bit longer. They sound really happy to be doing all this. Can you guys get this stuff over here? I want to just start building my stuff. Okay, they're getting pretty close. I want to set it up in this corner. It's basically what I'm doing. So, okay, so now we're going to go down here. Prospector quarters. So, once again, we can go here. And again, I think we need a size 9 to start. Okay. So we do have one recruit, and if we go here, so now we have a steady flow of scrap. We should consider building a tools maker in the city so we don't have to rely on finding tools in the mine. Hint, and remember to look at the recipe of a building. It tells you what it needs in order to function. So now we can see we have all these falling rocks, which means that we have an unstable area here. So now we're going to have to build another pillar. So if we go here and build a pillar, we've got instability all through here. So we can kind of center that right there. Build the pillar, and now everything's stable again. And that warning went away. So now we can probably expand this a little bit, and to do that we would need another 6 tiles to get another prospector. So we'll do that. We'll get another 6 tiles going here. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go back down here. Quarters, prospector. And we can build it over the pillar like they said before. Oh, we don't have enough gold nuggets. That's why we can't do it. So, all right, so we got to get more gold nuggets in order to do that. So let's find some gold nuggets here, which are down here. So we're going to dig this out, get those gold nuggets, so that way we can build out the rest of the prospector quarters. Perfect. So now we can go here, go to the prospector quarters, and build these spaces out. Okay. So there we go. Now we got 2 prospector recruits. And we should be in good shape there. So now we should consider building a tools maker in the city. So let's go back up to the city. And let's see what it takes to build a tools maker. Oops. So if we go here, a tool maker is here. And it needs scrap, which is found in the mine. And you can use that in a tool maker. And we can build that seemingly anywhere. So we can build that. Let's build that. We'll put it over here. Can we? Yeah. That'll sit right there. It looks like maybe it needs to be near a warehouse. I'm assuming it would. And we've got a warehouse pretty close. So yeah, we should be fine. So we're going to build a tool maker. And now that should make everything happy. I love the fact that they keep on telling you what you need to do, at least in the beginning. That really makes it really easy to kind of navigate through the game. And for a guy like me who's really not good at this stuff, that's a huge bonus. So the next thing says we should secure some ironium next. We'll need to upgrade our digging tools by building the pickaxe maker in the city first. Pickaxes will allow us to start our hunt for the old tech. Hint, with pickaxes you will be able to dig through sandstone. So we need to build a pickaxe maker. So we will get that done. So the pickaxe maker, if that was going to be... where would I go to build a pickaxe maker if I was going to do that? That looks like it should be... That's a surveyor office. That doesn't seem like it would be anything with a pickaxe maker. So this is where I feel like I missed something. Let's see. Engineer. Nope. That's just upgrading engineers. So those are the paved roads. Oh, pickaxe maker. We don't have enough engineers. That's why. Okay. So in order to get more engineers, we're going to have to convert more worker residentials. So how many worker residentials can we convert? So we can convert that. And we can convert that. And we can convert that. So now we can't convert anymore because we don't have any spare workers. All of our workers are busy. So, but we can get to... So now all of our engineers are filling back up. And let's see if that's going to get us enough to then build the pickaxe maker. Are we there or are we not? So how many engineers do we have? We have 46. Oops. And how many do we need? So we need another 24 engineers. So we'd need 3 more full engineering residentials in order to make that happen. So we're going to need 3 more worker residentials to convert workers to engineers. Okay, so let's do that. So we're going to build this road out again this way. And we're going to build a couple more worker residentials, namely 3. So we're going to put one here. I think we're okay. Yeah, that's still in range of the general store. So we're okay there. We'll put one here. And we'll put one down here for which we need to build the road. So we'll build the road out. Okay, so now we're fine there. So now we should be able to convert some of these over to engineers once those are filled with workers again. So once that gets up to 30 workers, then we should be okay. All right, so now we can convert these over to engineers, and then we'll have enough for a pickaxe maker. So now we're going to turn some of these into engineer residential. So we'll do these that are right here close to the saloon. All right, so there we go. So now we should have enough to make the pickaxe maker at this point, once that fills up. And once we have those completely filled with engineering, yes, another milestone! We're now at milestone 7 completed. How nice is that? In the population section above, you can see the citizen balance. Negative numbers means that we don't have enough steam bots in our refineries and they will work slower. Okay, well, we seem like we're fine. So now if we look, so now we just need the pickaxe maker. That was the point of this entire exercise. So we need logs, and we need the scrap in order to feed the pickaxe maker. Okay, so we'll do that. So we're going to set up a pickaxe maker, and I think again this can kind of be anywhere. So we'll set it up here, and it's within range of a warehouse. So I think we're okay there. We're going to rotate it and have it go that way. Okay. So now if we look at it, so yeah, that needs scrap and it needs logs, and then that will make pickaxes. So it's waiting for resources, so it should get resources going to it here pretty soon. So another thing I think we're going to do is we're going to start upgrading some of these roads, because that'll help stuff get around quicker, because things are getting a little bit slowed down because the roads are slow. So we're going to start turning some of these roads into paved roads. We've got plenty of money. It only takes money. Oh, it does take some tools. So how much does it take in tools? Oh, I guess it just depends on how big the road is. So, yeah, so now we're out of tools. So I guess we would have to wait for the tools to come up in order to start expanding some of these roads out a bit. So let's see if we can go back down and find some more tools. So let's go back down. And let's see. We've gained access to the workshop facility, which would allow us to build machines. Facilities have a machine capacity depending on their size. Hint, if you need more capacity for the machines, increase the size of their facility. Okay, so we're going to build a workshop facility. Just came back and, oh hey, there's this workshop facility. So let's see, we'll build the workshop over here. So I'm guessing this also has to be kind of a 9. So we'll set it up over here for now. No. Oh, we don't have any tools. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that because we don't have the tools. So yeah, I guess we can try and find some tools around here somewhere. Are there any that are nearby? So if we kind of go digging, let's see, that's gold nuggets, that's more gold nuggets. Let's see, is that tools? It is, but how do we get there? We probably have to do all of these. Okay, so we'll have that happen. Okay, so they'll dig that out. That'll get us some tools, and we're getting some tools anyway, as it is, because of that scrap vein. And we've discovered a dirty water vein. Okay. Oh, and there's a bunch more tools. Nice. So, I think we should... Okay, so now we got the number of tools we need. We got 10 tools. So now we can go here and we can build the workshop. And it takes... So where did we build the first space over there? We built it there. So we're going to go like this. Okay, so now that's in. Okay, the workshop allows us to place extractors. Select the scrap extractor in the facilities category and place it next to any scrap vein. Extractors can't be built inside rooms, and make sure the floor is clear before placement. Extractors still need prospectors to collect resources from them. Okay, so now we're going to go back down here, and we're going to get a scrap extractor, and we're going to put it there once we have enough tools. So right now we're short one tool in order to do this. And so once that gets up to being 5, then I think we'll be okay. So I don't know if that guy's just got to take those up to the surface, or we could always have people just dig more tools out. But, oh, there we go. So now we got 6 tools. Okay, so we're going to set that up right about there. Okay. So to install the scrap extractor, we need mechanics. These bots are responsible for building and maintaining our machines in the mine. The size of the quarter determines how many mechanics are automatically recruited. So as we can see, we have to build everything here. Okay, so we probably should dig more space out, so that way we can do this and not have everything sitting on top of each other. So where should we build space for our mechanics? Because we've already got these two things kind of right on top of each other. Let's build a bunch of this space out. So let's get that dug out. And then we'll have room for our mechanics. And we'll set our mechanics kind of all the way up here. So we're going to let them dig all this out. And once that's all dug out, then we can get some new space set up for ourselves. This would be easier if I had more room for miners, so I could always build more miners' quarters. What does it take to build more miners' quarters? Because that would make things a little bit faster. That just needs gold nuggets. So that'll get us one more recruit, so that'll help us dig faster. So let's do that. Okay, so now that'll dig out a little bit faster, which was the point of this entire exercise. Okay, now up here we've actually got some tools, so let's dig this out. And then we can also dig this out. Okay. Perfect. And then we might as well dig this out, because I'm just feeling in a digging kind of mood. So we're going to dig everything. Okay. So, and again, this we can't dig because it's bedrock. We can dig that because it's dirt. So we'll dig that out. And now we got all kinds of space for different quarters, which was the point of all this. So now we can start building some mechanic quarters. And again, I'm assuming we're going to need a 3x3 for this at a minimum, which we can't do right now because they're cleaning all this up. So once they have that cleaned up, then we can start building some quarters here. So yeah, you can see they kind of build up walls there, and they put some lights up as you do all this. So that's kind of cool. So we're going to build some mechanics quarters here. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, we can. Okay. But now we're having a small cave-in again, so we got to build another pillar. So we're going to see where we need a pillar. And we need it pretty much, we're going to need a couple of pillars. So we're going to put one here. And then we're going to need one here. Alright, so now we're good on cave-in issues. And now we have our mechanic that has arrived. They will automatically install any machines that you have placed. And so now he's going to install that machine. And our machine has been constructed. Awesome. So now it's just going to then chew away on the scrap, so that way we don't have to have someone doing that themselves, and instead the machine will do it. And it seems like now we are in a pretty good spot. So we got mechanics going. We've got our machine here that's extracting the scrap. We've got a space here for our prospectors. Yeah, we got our mechanics quarters. We got our workshop. So yeah, I would say that we've made a pretty good amount of progress here. This is about as much progress as I made the first time that I played it. So I'm right back about where I started last time. And with that being the case, that's probably a good spot to call it for now and call it a stream. So yeah, that's going to be it. I hope that you enjoyed this one. This game feels like it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm not shooting for 100% efficiency on this. Hopefully it's not going to penalize you for being terribly inefficient, because I'm good at being terribly inefficient. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you like this channel, I would really very much appreciate it if you consider giving it a subscribe. Obviously, you don't have to do that. It's entirely up to you, but it definitely helps the channel to grow, and I want to be able to keep on putting out more stuff for you, which I can, regardless of whether or not you subscribe, but I still would love it if you did. We're going to constantly have new stuff coming. At this point, we've got about 4 or 5 different games that we're playing right now, and we're going to keep on putting out videos for those, keep on doing playthrough videos of them, and we're always on the lookout for new games to try out, give them a first look to the extent that we can. And yeah, I just want to keep on putting out as much variety as we can, because as always, variety is definitely the spice of life. But that is all for now. Thank you so much for watching and for taking in an hour plus of your time to watch this silliness with me. I am Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.